Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink. All right, everybody, welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush here with my very good friend, Paul, on Paul Cam. Hi, Paul.
Hello, hello.
Good to see you, buddy. Paul and I are going to continue our segment of Cush and Paul Drink Rum. Mm-hmm. I feel like if we could name it any better, we would.
It's delicious.
But Cush and Paul Drink Rum, I think, is really
exactly.
maybe some T-shirts get made at this point. Paul, for my birthday, was able to score a bottle of rum that I had been looking for a while. This is Old Monk. First of all, this one of the most beautiful bottles I think I've ever seen. Just a very cool, I mean, like, just the detail, even with the head and all that, pops right off here. Very, very fun. In looking this up, though, I found something out, which is kind of cool. This is the number 2 selling aged rum on Earth.
Wow.
It is from India.
Wow.
And I think that the idea is basically what we're saying is Indians drink rum.
Yes.
Yes, I think
and there's over 1 billion of them.
And there's over 1 billion of them. So 1 billion people drinking rum, that's going to boost your numbers big time. Yeah. The other number 1 best-selling rum in the world is also Indian. I don't know what it's called, but it's also Indian. So this is the second most famous rum in the world. We do have 2 different styles of it today. We have, first of all, the Old Monk Triple X. This is the very old vatted. And this is the Supreme Triple X. So, what does it mean, Paul?
I don't know.
I have no idea either. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. I mean, clearly Supreme.
And 7 year.
And 7 year, yeah, not Supreme. Yeah. So that's what we have. Very old vatted. The 7 year blended and the Supreme Triple X rum. We're going to try them both. So, like we always do in class when we're trying rums, it's important that first of all we try it by itself, and then we're going to make some daiquiris with it. We're going to do both of them today, so that we have a way to sort of tell the difference. Let's start here with, this is just the Triple X, the very old vatted. This is sort of what I think is the main line of this guy. Pour these in.
This is their bread and butter.
I would say this is probably their bread and butter.
Okay.
I would say that this is probably, I think they actually do have a like a less aged one, but I think this is sort of, this is the good one. This is the good one. Okay. Wow. Just from pouring it, it smells, right? Like I mean, like, I don't want to say like it smells bad. Paul is giving us the shivers. Yeah. I smelled it right before we started this, and I do want to say that it reminds me a lot of Stroh, which is another rum that comes from a place,
Absolutely.
that isn't necessarily known for its island qualities. This one comes from Austria.
Right.
So, something about the non-traditional places that make rum.
Yes.
A lot of vanilla.
Yes.
I mean, like,
crazy.
This smells, I think, oh God.
It's a little like motor oil.
It's
right?
It's a little like motor oil.
Yeah.
It's a little like motor oil.
Remember the old days when you'd open up a can of motor oil, like Mobil?
Yeah.
And that smell that comes off is...
It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Right?
I mean, it smells extra sweet.
Right. What's the ABV?
40%.
So it's not crazy.
No, I mean, actually, it's low for a rum. Let's see what this one is. I think this one's probably, both 40.
Wow.
So 2 40s. All right. Well, I'm smelling one other thing in here. I'm smelling a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah.
And if you really concentrate, now think about this for a second while you do this.
Okay.
Soy sauce.
Yeah.
Smell some soy sauce?
Yes. Yes.
It's weird.
Yeah. It is. But you don't get the legs, right? Then because it's not high alcohol.
Well, I think you probably will get. You'll get legs from anything. You get legs from. Yeah, I mean, really, they're not staying up there, so probably not a ton of sugar left in this guy, and it does move pretty quick. Yeah. Tough to tell.
Right.
Tough to tell. Well,
all right,
cheers. Let's see. So this is the Old Monk, the 7-year.
It's unbelievably sweet.
It is very sweet. It's very sweet. Yeah, it catching like Coca-Cola a little bit in here, like it's ready. You know what though? It isn't as sweet as the nose would suggest.
Right.
When I first, I sort of felt like this was going to become like a flavored rum, almost like it's so much vanilla.
Right.
But when it sort of sits, you can taste that it has some age to it, right?
Right. It's not like the cheap Bacardi stuff. Right.
Sorry, Bacardi.
The cheaper.
Yeah, the cheaper, yes.
Yeah.
The less expensive.
Bacardi,
Yes. The more price conscious.
Exactly. Economical.
The more economical.
Okay.
All right, let's do a big one. I don't normally get shivers. I got shivers right there for a little bit.
Yeah. It's.
It is.
Would you make cookies out of this?
Gosh, it is. It's odd. It's odd. It's like at least with Stro, that flavor or that smell is like in nature, you see like a really pretty frog.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you want to do with it? You want to like keep it and take it home.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
Go like that's what this is. This is a really pretty frog.
Yeah.
Poisonous. Poisonous. It'll hurt you.
Yes.
But this one sort of lulls you in. It's like a mock pretty frog, like a snake that has the same color pattern as a poisonous one, but it's not.
Right.
That's what this one feels like. It's sort of, it's just kind of sweet.
And it seems like if you did this in like a rum and Coke, it would be too sweet, because if you mix the Coke with this is going to be sweet and very sweet.
Yeah, I wonder where. I mean, obviously we will use it in a daiquiri. Should we make a daiquiri first?
Let's do it.
Or do you want to do the other one first?
Let's do the other one first. Then.
Okay, let's do the other one first. Yeah,
and
great.
We can do it side by side.
Great. There we go. I have one more thing right here, and then let me just grab a thing to clean this off. I had a little tart cherry juice this morning, so
what's on there?
Little schmutz, yeah. Okay, but this one's clean. Okay, this now I've not opened this one. I have no idea what this one is like at all. Take the head off the monk. Really, you
beheaded him.
Yeah.
The heretic.
My grandfather used to say that he had there was a ghost of a nun up in the second floor of his house to keep the kids like out of the house. That's where they kept the expensive stuff. And my dad, when we told my dad that, he said, "Yeah, it's just like your grandfather to kill a Catholic." So he clearly was not a he's one of those like old school. One of those old school Protestant guys that. Oh my God. Okay.
Different.
This is different.
Okay.
Ooh, Paul.
All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. This is different. Let's pour a little bit here.
And I'm sorry I did not wear the sweater today.
Yeah, that's all right, Paul. I think you'll be okay. We were...
Debbie and Bon will be.
We're not even... This isn't going to play even until next week, so at this point, everybody will have forgotten about it until you mention it right now, and now they're going to remember. Okay.
Wow.
Banana.
Wow.
It's all banana,
Very
right?
Caribbean.
Like very Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's got like, okay, so I'm still smelling a lot of, like there's ethanol certainly in there.
Yeah.
But like a lot of like overripe, mushy banana.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some little pineapple in there. Mm-hmm. Just like old tropical fruits.
Way more subtle.
Way more subtle, right? Wow. Okay, so this is the superior. This one, you have to rip a monk's head off to get this one. Well, cheers. Let's see how this one does. Okay. Yeah. There is no real comparison between the two.
Two different animals.
This is I think this is what I wanted bamboo to be. You know, like I wanted it to smell like it's pineapple or like it's a banana all over the place. But then when it comes time to drink it, it's sort of a more sophisticated rum.
Right. Which of the ones is used in Frankie's in Las Vegas for the Old Monk? Do you know?
I think it's this one. Yeah, I don't think that they have I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. If anybody wants to look that up, we'd love to hear about it because I do want to hear whether or not Frankie's is out there using this one. I mean,
this is really good.
This one's way better. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna do a sip.
Mm-hmm. Terrific.
It's terrific.
Yeah.
Do you know what the price differences of them were?
This is like $3 more.
This one is this one's $3 more than this one.
But this one gets better ratings.
Really?
Exactly.
So this is the higher rated rum,
and it's cheaper by $3. Which
I don't get. I don't understand.
Right. I'm confused.
Yeah, I think that this. Boy, I'll tell you. I mean, this is a fine rum.
Yeah.
I suppose. Like
maybe it works better in cocktails.
Let's try it. I think maybe that's what we got to do. Yeah. Okay. Let's begin here. We're gonna start with. Yep. We'll start with this one. Give these a roll out. We're going to make some daiquiris here. I'm going to make one daiquiri, and we can split it.
Yeah.
Just because this is not the only class we're shooting today.
Exactly. We don't want to get completely wasted.
Yeah, you and I have some time ahead of us. This is currently class 1 of 2 that we're filming today.
I watched a video at Duke's Bar in London.
Okay.
And the Italian gentleman there their famous gin martinis, they don't use ice. They just keep everything in the freezer.
Sure.
Including the glasses. And they use a 125 milliliter glass filled almost to the top, and they just swirl vermouth in there and pour it out. So it's almost 4 ounces of gin, undiluted. So there's a 2 martini limit to any person there.
I don't want to give away any tricks of the trade or anything.
Yeah.
Those are all bull crap. Yeah. If you want a third one, they'll give you a third one. Yeah, right. I promise. Right. If you're willing to buy a third one, I promise you they will give you a third one.
Right.
All right, there we go. That one. So it's 3/4 of an ounce. With some lime juice. We need 3/4 of an ounce. I mean, listen. If you're being wasted about it, then any amount is enough to stop you. So we're gonna go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of some simple syrup, and let's start here.
Do you want to use
yes. Yeah. Let me just make sure I got the right one.
That's the 7.
This is the 7. This one right here.
Yeah.
And this is your 7.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Super easy to tell.
Yeah.
I was a little afraid that I was gonna get them mixed up. There's no chance of mixing these two up.
No.
Not even a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna be putting in 2 ounces of some of our Old Monk Triple X.
Something tells me this is gonna make a better daiquiri.
You know, Paul? Let's find out.
Right?
Yeah, no spoilers.
Right?
No, I think you're right. I do think that I definitely prefer sipping on the Old Monk Superior.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think we're gonna find real quick that there's a reason that this is higher rated than the other one. This one right here is higher rated. So give this a shake. I don't know. To be very honest with what Dukes is up to, I think I would. I think I would want a little bit of water.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
because it just seems kind of like you're drinking straight
you
gin.
yeah, like
Now it's been in the freezer, but it's undiluted.
yeah. I mean, we all have freezers, so like we
Right.
all can sort of get that. There's no like I don't know. There's no like craftsmanship to that, right? Like
exactly.
yeah.
And you're just using that little bit of rinse of a vermouth. Which seems odd.
Vermouth is so nice, though. Isn't
Yeah,
vermouth good?
exactly.
Like, yeah, I'm just a big fan of vermouth. So more vermouth, please.
Yes.
Pour this here. Pour this here.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's looking like a really nice dark.
The color's perfect.
The color's perfect, right? Yeah, it looks like an aged rum
Yep.
daiquiri.
All right.
Okay, so if we want, should we put them back into? Let's sip them and then we'll put them back into this because then we're going to want to use these
Right, for
same
the
glasses
other.
again.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Salud.
Always a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming over and bringing your rum with you. I think that's nice.
It's really good.
I think that's nice. So the rule on this show is we do every daiquiri the same, 2 3/4 3/4. That's just how we make the daiquiri. I think you could adjust this
Yeah.
to 2 1/2, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Bring that sort of adjust those proportions, and you could have a really nice daiquiri with this one.
Right.
But I can't do that for every single one. We'd just be here all day, like getting the proportions right. So it ends up being this is one of those things. So I'm maybe you can help me with this at some point. I'm trying to put together a reason for why I am giving like the numbers. Yeah. So like instead of saying just overall it's a 62 or overall it's an 81, I want to have like 5 categories. Okay. Each of them is like 10 points. Right. So we can say like, does it hold up as a daiquiri? Does it still taste like itself as a daiquiri? Right. That kind of thing. This one certainly brings out all of those great flavors that it had.
Yes.
As a sipping rum
right.
into the daiquiri.
Right.
Yeah.
But the lime juice, just kind of offsets that cloying sweetness.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. This is daiquiri number 1 of 4 for us today.
Exactly.
So
well, half daiquiri. So we'll have a couple.
Half, yeah, we'll have a couple daiquiris, yeah. Yeah, I think it's really nice. I'm going to save this.
Okay.
Yeah, pour this in here because just so we have something to sip. I just don't have a teeny tiny little freezer back here. I can't store 1,000 glasses back here, so we're going to reuse glasses. All right, let's do the same thing over here.
Okay.
We're going to make a daiquiri now using the Superior. These are pretty good little limes, so I'm not even going to measure them. We have 3/4 of an ounce for sure. Yeah, like what else? Like what else would you judge? What else would you judge a rum on? So obviously, like like in its category, right. What percentage is it? Versus is it, if it's an agricole, yeah. Like how much grass is in there?
Right.
That kind of thing.
Right. I mean, the sweetness profile is always
important. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of barrel
yeah.
aging kind of,
Yeah, the aging
right.
or whatever sort of theatrics they put to
right.
it, do those sort of follow through. Yeah, like, some rums aren't aged, but like they're not supposed to be aged, so you can't take points off.
Right, because it's not.
For not being aged,
right.
But is it, if they filtered it,
right.
does it taste like a nice filtered rum?
You want to use our...
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea. Otherwise, yeah.
We're gonna get...
Otherwise, yeah. It could get real dangerous
yes, exactly.
really quick.
Yeah,
we're moving into daiquiri number 2 on the day. Oh, drank a little less than you did. Or filled it up a little more than you did. That's also a possibility. There's 2 ounces of our Superior Lice.
We'll see. I'm afraid this one may get lost in the daiquiri.
I think that's an interesting point. Yeah,
Right.
I'm interested to see for sure. Like, I forget what. Do you remember? Did we grade the bamboo well?
Yes. Well, you didn't like sipping it.
Yes, but it worked
It's
well in the
worked
daiquiri.
Exactly.
Well, this is similar enough to a bamboo
Right.
that I'm interested to see what we can do with it. Okay, so just on the smell, it is banana heaven. I mean, this is Gwen Stefani, Bananas right here.
So it's got a little bit of that bamboo.
It's got a little bit of that bamboo-ness to it. Yeah,
It's a little darker in the
yeah,
glass.
it's got it glows a little more too. Like there's something about a rum that just sort of glows.
Yeah. All right, cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Salute.
Yeah, I mean it is all banana right up at the nose.
I think you're right. The rum gets lost.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't taste it.
I'm tasting a lot of sugar.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but if you sit and smell this one, you think that you're going to get a banana daiquiri.
Yes.
It does the opposite of what bamboo does.
Yes.
Like, you smell bamboo, you're like,
Right.
oh, it's going to be like a subtle banana daiquiri. And then you're like, oh my God, this is all banana daiquiri.
Right.
This is the exact opposite.
Right.
You smell it, it smells like it is going to be...
Right. I'm getting almost no rum notes.
almost no rum.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
It's like limeade.
Yes.
It tastes like limeade.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You get a little back
Other
palate,
than the smell.
right?
Yeah, wow. I absolutely preferred... Let me put the head back on so I don't look like a monster.
Yeah.
Put his head back on there. There you go, buddy. I absolutely preferred this one by itself. I imagine with a rock,
Yeah.
this one would be really nice. But I keep gripping him like this, like I'm gonna.
Rip his head off.
Yeah, I just don't think that I don't. You're
It's
right.
gone.
Yeah, I mean to compare them together. Going back and smelling this one now, opened up a little bit.
Yeah.
It is. Here, I know. I
Yeah, I
saw.
got mine.
Oh, you got yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's like the rum is certainly there.
Amazing. Much.
It's a better daiquiri.
Yeah. By far.
That's crazy.
crazy.
That's
This is-
crazy.
Amazing, right? This is why things taste. And
Yeah. I mean, honestly, in the end, that's why we make daiquiris and we drink it by itself, because I will know now that this will never ever go into a daiquiri ever again. This
Right.
is the good stuff.
Sipper.
Yeah, this is a sipper. This is over a rock after you've ripped the head off of off a religious figure. When you're upset now about chartreuse being impossible to find, you come in here, you rip this off, you pour out his blood, and then there you are. You can have that, but not in a daiquiri. Daiquiris are for
But
celebration.
now you have chartreuse.
I do, yes, thank you. You did, yes. We will be doing a, actually this, by the time they see this, they'll have already watched this.
Yeah,
We will have gone
yeah,
through this, but
yeah.
Paul was able to secure me a bottle of yellow chartreuse. Thank you, Paul. Very excited about that. Okay.
All right, so ratings.
So let's rate it. So again, I want to find a better way to rate these things, but for what we're doing now, as far as, let's start over here. We're gonna do this and it's daiquiri. It's a tough rum. It's a tough rum by itself. But I don't think that like in India, maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know. Like, are they just sipping this? India to me, and I've never been, seems like a hellscape from which most people will never like. It just seems hot and crowded.
Right.
Like at least where I'm at, it's hot.
Right.
But like if I don't want to see somebody, I don't see anybody.
Right.
Crowded, give me hot all day. I don't want to be crowded anywhere. I don't assume they're sitting like with a thing of ice just sipping on this. So clearly they're mixing it. But as just a sipping rum,
Give it a 67.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little lower than that. I'm gonna give it a 64.
Okay.
So I'm right there, 64, 67. So somewhere right in between there. That's 60s.
Yeah.
As a daiquiri, I thought it was very nice. Would I chase this daiquiri down? Maybe not.
Maybe not. But I'll give it a 82.
82. That's pretty good. I'm
Right?
gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a straight 80.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a straight
All right.
80. Yeah, but I think 82. I would have gone anywhere from 78 to 85, somewhere right in there. But depending on what this is, I think this is the problem with it. I'm going low with it now,
Right.
because and you know, this is like me, rum and my dating life are about the same. I can fix it. I can fix it, right, Paul? Like,
Right, exactly.
I can fix it. I do believe that if you gave me 3 attempts at this daiquiri, I could make this a spectacular daiquiri. I bet I could get it up to 85.
Okay.
The way we made it today, I got to give it an 80.
Okay.
But I think it's got a 5-point swing.
Okay.
If you do 2, 1, half. That's my thought. Okay, so what do we decide? Right in the mid 60s for it by itself, low 80s
Correct.
for it by. Okay. So then we have our other one right here, our friend, the friendly monk.
Yeah.
Okay. As a sipping rum, I loved it.
What would you give it?
Yeah, I would give this one as a sipping rum. I would give this one I got an 83.
I was going to say 83.
83.
Yeah.
I love it. So we agree. An 83. Is it a life-changing rum? Those are in the 90s.
Right.
It's not a life-changing rum. I've had stuff like this before, but what it does well, it does very well. As far as the daiquiri goes,
I'll say 52.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna go a little higher than that. I'm gonna be 60 probably right there, maybe, but 52. Yeah, I mean, listen. The reason that Paul and I work together on this kind of stuff is because Paul and I have different tastes.
Yeah.
I like them a little sweeter. Paul likes them a little bit more bitter,
Right.
and that's fine. It is good to get a second opinion on a lot of this stuff. So, but yeah, it's crazy because it becomes the much sweeter daiquiri. Where I thought this one was going to be so sweet.
Right.
Because by itself, it was sweet.
Right.
Bizarre. Crazy.
So that's why you got to
This
taste
is
them, right?
That's why you have to taste them, Paul.
Yes.
That's why we can't just read online about what they taste like. You got to taste them.
And what did you, in Frankie's, when you had the old monk,
Yeah.
you had it. Did you
I
like
did.
that cocktail?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not care for the Frankie's Old Monk cocktail. I thought that it was... Well, first of all, it was kind of an uninspired cocktail to begin with. It wasn't like... I forget what was even in it, but it wasn't a... I like Frankie's. I just want to go on record and say, like, Frankie's is an institution. It's great. I don't know how much work Frankie's is doing to freshen up their stuff. Right. You know, it's open 24 hours a day, first of all. So, like, how do you have any time to, like, train new people on anything? But, like, with Golden Tiki right down the road, and though, I mean, if you have not been to Golden Tiki in Vegas,
It's great.
that's the only one. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned right now, that's the only tiki bar in Vegas, because it is doing... When tiki came out, it was supposed to be sort of like the new thing, right? It was like this brand new thing. And people stopped trying. I feel like that's sort of where Frankie's is. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying, like, they could try a little, you know, they could do something newer.
Right.
Whatever. I did not care. Long story short, I did not care for the Old Monk cocktail. I did like another one. I forget what it was called, but there are great drinks on Frankie's.
I wonder if they're using that one, your one.
You think they're using this one?
Well, if you were uninspired, maybe part of it was that the
Yeah,
rum was just
maybe.
was dull in the cocktail.
This does seem more like the tiki rum.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
All right.
Well, you know, we're gonna have to. We're gonna make a trip. We're gonna go see Bon Bon.
Yes.
We're gonna go. First of all, you know, Bon Bon has a bar too. Maybe the three of us can just cram behind her bar. She can make us cocktails.
Yes.
I never get to be at home cocktail bars. I'm always making cocktails. Come on. So we'll go out there. We'll plan a trip. We'll go to a few of those to figure out which one they're using. Thanks, Paul.
All right.
This was delicious. I think these are all very nice rums. We've done 30 minutes, so that's pretty good.
Let's stay tuned for the next episode.
Stay tuned for the next episode. That will be tomorrow. We're about to shoot it right now, but tomorrow we're going to be doing Appleton rums. Paul has found Paul's friend fell ill.
Got gout.
Got gout. Yes, he fell ill, or got fat foot, as we call it, and was unable to drink anymore. So he gave you a very old bottle of Appleton. Hopefully, doesn't give us the gout.
Right, exactly.
You will know if we got the gout. We'll know about it.
Right.
We will.
Next
you guys
episode,
will.
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Cliffhanger.
That's exactly right. We have a cliffhanger right now. Do Kush and Paul get gout?
Exactly. That's the next series.
That's the next series. Exactly. Yeah, Kush and Paul get gout. Yeah, it's just us eating pork rinds constantly. Okay, that's that, guys. Tune back in tomorrow for an Appleton Estate. This is the special Appleton special, very old bottle. We're going to be tasting that, making some daiquiris, having daiquiri 3 and 4 for the day. So it's going to start off loopy. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Cheers, buddy. Hey, always a pleasure, my friend.
Cheers.
Never, ever a chore. And I will see you guys tomorrow for, Appleton.
Goodbye.
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 Tiki tiki pili taca taca ta teque teque no es verdad ta ta ta.
Goodbye.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Goodbye.